Hi students, today in this class we are going to discuss about a shortcut technique to find out the length of the chord, which is very useful while solving this problem. So let's start. Hello students, here length of the chord for any conic. See here the figure shows it is a conic. It can be parabola, hyperbola, ellipse, whatever it is, and this is a line. Y is equal to mx plus c. Let us assume this is the line. So the line intersecting the conic at two distinct points, let us say A and B. This is length of the intercept. So in this class we are going to learn how to find out the length of the chord AB. Actually, length of the chord means if you have A and B points, you need to find out the length of the chord using distance formula. So for that, what should we do? Usually we solve curve and the line, and here also by solving the curve and the line we will get a quadratic equation in terms of x or y. So to get the length of the chord, length of chord, usually we solve line and the curve. What is the curve? Conic. So we solve curve or the line to get these points. Then we get a quadratic equation. Q of x is equal to 0 or Q of y is equal to 0. So from this we get either x or y. So x and y means quadratic equation means we will get x1 x2 or y1 and y1 y2. From the first quadratic equation you will get x1 and x2, and the second quadratic equation we get y1 comma y2. So this is the process where we are finding y1 y2 x1 y2 for both the points. Using the distance formula we will get the length of the chord. This is one process, but here we do not follow all the process what I said now. So what should we do here? As the distance formula AB is equal to, if it is x1 comma y1 point and if it is x2 comma y2. As the distance formula is x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square. Actually this is the distance formula. So difference of the roots is needed, so that our steps to follow are: first step we solve either q of x, first step we solve curve and the line. We get q of x or what we get q of y, and that means quadratic in y. Either this one or that one we get usually. After that, yes, the distance formula involving x1 minus x2 y1 minus y2, difference of the roots we find directly. Difference of the roots, that is root d by a. D means discriminant. Discriminant gives the difference of the roots. Root over d by a gives the difference of the roots. How we get? We know already x1 minus x2 whole square is equal to square root over x1 minus x2 is equal to difference of the roots equal to square root over x1 plus x2 whole square minus 4x1 x2. This is the formula. x1 plus x2 whole square, that is equal to square root over x1 plus x2 whole square minus 4x1 x2. That is the formula. So that here what should we do? x1 plus x2 whole square. x1 plus x2 means sum of the roots. That from the equation minus b by a whole square minus 4x1 x2, that is c by a, is equal to square root over b square by a square minus 4c by a. By simplifying, what we get? A square LCM b square minus 4ac by root over a square, that will be root to d by a. That is root to d by a is difference of the roots. So from the quadratic equation directly we get to root to d by a. And also we need y1 minus y2. That means yes, if you see the figure, this is the line y is equal to mx plus c. This is the line. If x1 comma y1 is the point of intersection of the line and the curve, y1 lies on the line and on the curve also. That means y2 also lies on the curve and also on the curve. Lies on the curve and lies on the line also. Therefore, x2 y1 y2, for y1 y2 we follow the process, that is as it is lying, as y1 comma y2 lies on the line. What is the line? y1 comma y2 lies on the line y is equal to mx plus c. That means as it is y1 comma y2 lies means x1 comma y1, that means and x2 comma y2, a and b points lies on the line, which becomes y1 is equal to mx1 plus c, and also y2 is equal to mx2 plus c. By subtracting, what we get? y1 minus y2 is equal to m of x1 minus x2. C cancel. That is equal to y1 minus y2 can be written in terms of x1 minus x2. Which means, yeah, the distance formula AB is equal to square root over x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square implies, which is equal to square root over x1 minus x2 whole square plus, instead of y1 minus y2, what can we write? m of y1 minus x1 minus x2, sorry, x1 minus x2, y1 minus y2 whole square, so x1 minus x2 whole square, x1 minus x2 whole square, total it is squared, that is equal to, by common x1 minus x2 minus, by common x1 minus x2 from the square root, we get modulus of x1 minus x2 is equal to 1 plus m square. Very simple. Whenever x1 distance between 2 points is given, x1 minus x2 into 1 plus m square. That means what is x1 minus x2? Already we calculated root d by a into root over 1 plus m square. So what is root d by a? Root d means we find out the discriminant of the quadratic equation by solving the two line and by forming the quadratic equation from the line and the curve by a into root over 1 plus m square. This is nothing but length of the curve. Very shortcut method. Suppose, unfortunately, if you are getting, for our convenience, if you are forming the quadratic equation q of y by solving the two equations, curve equation and line equation. So then what should we do? Then from this quadratic equation, we write y1 minus y2 is equal to root d by a. In that case also, we are getting the difference of the roots in this way. But as the line, as the point x1 comma y1, x1 comma y1, x1 comma y1 and x2, a x1 comma y1 and b x2 comma y2 lies on the line, lies on which line? Lies on the line y1 is equal to mx1 plus c, y2 is equal to mx2 plus c. So by finding the difference, y1 minus y2 is equal to m of x1 minus x2. So instead of that, we write to ab is equal to square root over, we know the formula, x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square usually. But in terms of y1 minus y2, we need to find, because the quadratic equation is in terms of y. So in this case, what we write, in terms of y1 minus x1 minus x2 is to be changed into y1 minus y2. So from this equation, x1 minus x2 is equal to y1 minus y2 by m. So y1 minus y2 by m from this equation, as it is y1 minus y2 is equal to m of x1 minus x2, x1 minus x2 is equal to y1 minus y2 by m. So y1 minus y2 by m whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square, which is equal to y1 minus y2 modulus into square root of 1 by m square plus 1. This is nothing but root d by a. Root d by a into root over 1 plus 1 by m square. This is length of the chord. Okay. In terms of y, whenever the quadratic equation is formed in y coordinates, then we have to use the formula root d by a into root of 1 by 1 plus 1 by m square. This is to be memorized, very important. See, based on this concept, let us do one problem. That is, let x plus y is equal to 2 intersects the curve y square is equal to 4x at a and b. Then find the distance AB in this case. So a conic is given, any conic it can be. So here it is a parabola, we later discuss. The line intersects at 2 points, let us say A and B. These are points of intersection. We need to find out the length of the chord. So using the formula, we have to solve. To use the formula, what should we do initially? Initially we have to form a quadratic equation in terms of x or in terms of y. So our process should be, we solve x plus y is equal to 2 and y square is equal to 4x. So how do we solve? We replace y is equal to 2 minus x here in this equation, or x is equal to 2 minus y in this equation. What is better for us? If we substitute y, it is to be squared. If you write, instead of y is equal to x minus 2 in this equation, it is to be squared. Suppose if we eliminate x, to try to eliminate x, because it need not be squared. So that in this case I am doing, put x is equal to 2 minus y. What happens in equation? In equation, y square is equal to 4x. Y square is equal to 4x. Then what happens? Which implies y square is equal to 4 into 2 minus y. So what is this? Y square plus 4y minus 8 is equal to 0. This is the equation, which is a quadratic equation. That is, here whenever we get this equation, immediately we can apply the formula. Here from this equation, delta is equal to delta, or d is equal to what? B square minus 4ac. B square means 4 square minus 4 into a means 1, c means minus 8. That is equal to 16 minus of minus plus 32. That is equal to 48. So this is a discriminant. So what should we do? Here the line is y is equal to mx plus c. So line is equal to minus x plus 2 and d is equal to 48. So what is the length of the curve? Length of the curve AB is equal to square root over d by a into square root of, what is the formula? 1 plus 1 by m square. Here m is equal to what? For this line m is equal to minus 1. And what is the d? D is equal to 48. A is equal to 1. A is equal to 1. Therefore distance formula, distance is equal to, distance AB is equal to root D means root 48 by A means 1 into root over 1 plus 1 by m square minus 1 whole square, which is equal to root 48 into root 2, that is equal to 96. This can be written as 96 root 96. This is the length of the curve. It can be written as 16 into 6, so 4 into root 6 is the length of the curve. See here another interesting problem, that is P1 comma 2 is a point on x square plus y square by 4 is equal to 2. Then find Pn where n is the perpendicular from origin to the tangent at P. See, P is a point 1 comma 2 on the ellipse. Check whether it is on the ellipse or not. This is a conic which is ellipse. It need not be a circle. So in the previous case also we are taking a parabola, but in case of, you remember one thing, in case of circle this total process is need not to do in case of circle, though it is a conic. Why? In circle we have already geometrical results. In circle 2 into root over r square minus d square, we already used geometrical concepts in case of circle. But here in case of parabola, conic, hyperbola, geometrical results are not known to us usually. So that we follow this process in case of we use the formula in case of any conic other than circle. In circle case we use geometrical results. The length of the curve means 2 into root over r square minus d square, already derived. So in this case let P1 comma 2 is a point and on the conic. Then find Pn where n is perpendicular from origin to the conic at P. So what is asked? From a point, from origin, it is a point origin to the tangent at P, we need to find out it meets the tangent at P. N is the foot of the perpendicular from origin to the tangent at P. It is a P point. If the tangent is drawn to the conic, we need to find out the length of Pn whenever n is the foot of the perpendicular for the origin. From origin, foot of the perpendicular is drawn. What should we do initially to find out the length of the curve? First, usually we find the length of the equation of the tangent. By finding equation of the tangent, we find the perpendicular distance from origin to that tangent. To find, we need Pn. So that what should we do? We need to find out Pn. But Pn, to find out Pn, what should we do? Here this length we calculate already, and this point and P, using these 2 points, what we write? Using these 2 points we can find the length. This is origin and P, and by using Pythagoras theorem you can find out the required length Pn. But here we do not follow this process. There is another shortcut trick here. If you draw a perpendicular, a normal to this tangent at point P, it is a normal at P. Normal is drawn at P, so that it is a right angle. Here as ON is perpendicular, it is also right angle. Suppose if you observe this figure here, a tangent is drawn from origin, it is point P, a perpendicular is drawn, ON is the perpendicular. Here we need to find out Pn. For that, without doing the all process, I find directly the normal equation at P. So that what happens, whenever the normal is drawn, it is right angle. Now we need to find out another tangent, another perpendicular from origin to this normal, so that a rectangle is formed. A rectangle is formed. It is right angle, it is right angle, it is right angle, it is right angle. So it is a rectangle. So in this rectangle, Pn is equal to O sum m, OM. Pm is equal to OM is equal to Pn. So that instead of finding this distance, this equation, tangent equation, and the distance from ON distance, we need not find all the things. Just we find the normal equation at P and perpendicular distance from origin to the normal. So what we do here, directly we find the normal equation at P and perpendicular distance from origin to this normal, that is same as Pn. Okay. Given curve is, here given curve x square plus y square by 4 minus 2 is equal to 0, which is x1 equation of tangent at P. Equation of tangent at P. y1, sorry, this is x square, so we write xx1 plus 1 by 4 times of y1 minus 2 is equal to 0. x1 means what? 1 plus 1 by 4 into y1 means what? 2 minus 2 is equal to 0. 1 by 4, this is 2 goes into times x plus y by 2 minus 2 is equal to 0. This is the line equation, tangent equation. What is the slope? Slope of the tangent m is equal to minus 1 by y coefficient is 1 by 2, that is equal to minus 2. But we need normal equation here. So equation of normal is equal to equation of normal at P. What is equation of normal at P? Slope is minus 2, point is 1 comma 2. 1 comma 2 is the point and the slope is minus 2. So y minus y1 is equal to minus 1 by m, perpendicular slope. Minus 1 by m means minus of minus plus 1 by 2 into x minus x1. x1 means 1. So 2y minus 4 is equal to x minus 1, which is equal to x minus 2y plus 3 is equal to 0. This is equation of normal at this point. Therefore, equation of the normal is x minus 2y plus 3 is equal to 0 and origin. Why need to find out perpendicular distance from origin to this point? So required length Pn is equal to OM is equal to, from the figure, OM is equal to perpendicular distance. Distance formula modulus of c by root of a square plus b square. What is the modulus of c? 3 by root over a square plus b square means 1 square plus minus 2 whole square. So what is the formula? Modulus of c by root of a square plus b square is the distance from origin to any line. So using this formula we are writing, that is equal to 3 by root 1 plus 4, that is equal to 5. This is the length of Pn. Okay. See here, this is another interesting problem. If you observe, let P 5 comma 2 is a point in the plane. It's a chord of contact with respect to the ellipse. This is ellipse. It is one of the conics. Is AB. Then find the midpoint of AB. So conic is given. Let us say this is a conic. Here P 5 comma 2 is a chord of contact. Let P 5 comma 2. P 5 comma 2 is there. It is a point. P 5 comma 2 is a point. From this point, a chord of contact is drawn with respect to the conic. So chord of contact, to draw chord of contact, it is a tangent. It is another tangent. The points of touch, the points of contact A and B. If you draw AB, that becomes a chord of contact. AB is chord of contact. Our aim is what? Find the midpoint of AB. The midpoint of AB is to be calculated. So what should we do? To find out the midpoint of AB, suppose if the point of contact x1 comma y1, this is x2 comma y2. Now what is the midpoint then? X1 plus x2 by 2 comma y1 plus y2 by 2. This is midpoint. We need to find out midpoint, which means x1 plus x2 by 2, sum of the roots of the quadratic equation so formed. If you solve these two equations, line equation and ellipse equation, then we get a quadratic equation in x or y. By solving the line equation and the ellipse equation, we get the quadratic equation in terms of x or in terms of y. If we get quadratic equation in x by solving this line equation, how we get a line equation? S1 is equal to 0. That is a chord of contact. So by finding S1 is equal to 0, we get this line equation. By solving that line and the ellipse, we get quadratic equation in x or y. If a quadratic equation in terms of x, we get q of x is equal to 0. Then what happens? The chord of contact, then it gives the roots x1 comma x2. If we get in quadratic in y, or by substituting in the line, we get y1 comma y2, so that we get the midpoint by solving that. But our process is similar to the first case. First we find the chord of contact of the conic. So chord of contact of, we find chord of contact of P 5 comma 2 with respect to the ellipse 3x square plus y square is equal to 1. So chord of contact is with respect to the circle xx1, chord of contact xx1 3 into xx1 5 plus y1 is 2 minus 1 is equal to 0. 15x plus 2y minus 1 is equal to 0. This is chord of contact, equation of chord of contact. So now solve the ellipse equation and this chord of contact. Now solve equation 3x square plus y square is equal to 1 and the chord of equation and 1. Then what we get? To solve this equation, we substitute y in the given equation. That implies what we get? 3x square plus y means from this equation what should we write? 2y is equal to 1 minus 15x. That implies y is equal to 2y is equal to 1 minus 15x. Y is equal to 1 minus 15x by 2. This is y value. We substitute here y value, that is 1 minus 15x by 2 whole square is equal to 1. which implies 3x square plus 1 by 4 times of 1 plus 225x square minus 30x is equal to 1, that is minus 1 is equal to 0. So by solving this equation, 225 plus 3, 225 by 4 plus 3 times of x square minus 30 by 4 into x, 1 by 4 minus 1 plus minus 3 by 4 is equal to 0. This is the quadratic equation in terms of x. There we find x1 plus x2. x1 plus x2 is equal to minus b by a, sum of the roots, minus 15 by 2. This is actually 15 by 2, or minus b, minus of minus 30 by 4 minus b by a. A means 225 by 4. 4 cancelled. So here minus of minus 30 by 225. So 15 table cancel, 2 times 15 table 15 times goes, 2 by 15. This is the sum of the roots. That implies sum of the roots 2 by 15 by 2, that is 2 by 30. Put this value as it is, midpoint is, it is curved. So midpoint m, x1 plus x2 by 2 we got already, x1 plus x2 by 2. We need y1 plus y2 by 2. So to find out the y coordinate, it is satisfied by put x value in the line equation as it is satisfying. So put x1 plus x2 by 2 is equal to in the line equation. What is the line equation? Here we are given the line equation s1 is equal to 0, that is 15x plus 2y minus 1 is equal to 0. This is this chord of contact equation. So put x value to get the y value here, that is 15 into x1 plus x2 by 2 means 2 by 30 plus 2y minus 1 is equal to 0. So what is that? x1 plus x2 by 2. We are getting a y coordinate here, that is goes 2 times 15 goes to 2 and 2 1. So which implies 2y is equal to 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. 1 minus 1 is equal to 0, y is equal to 0. So y is equal to 0. Therefore y coordinate is 0. Therefore m is x1 plus x2 by 2, x1 plus x2 by 2 comma y1 plus y2 by 2, which is equal to midpoint of the chord is equal to, this is a 2 by 30, 2 by 30 means, which means 1 by 15, 1 by 15 comma 0. This is a midpoint of the chord. This is the process of doing. Okay, check once again the problem whether it is any calculation mistake or not. See another problem here. It is let x plus y is equal to 3 intersects the conic at A and B. Then find the point of intersection of tangents drawn at A and B to the parabola. So here if you observe closely, there is a conic and a line intersecting at A and B. Now we find out the point of intersection of tangents drawn at the endpoints, drawn at A and B, endpoints of the chord. Actually, if you draw a tangent here, if you draw a tangent here, they are intersecting at point P. We need to find out that point. See, first we solve. If you solve a line and the curve, we get points A and B by solving that. At point A, we find out tangent equation. At point B, we find out tangent equation. By solving these 2 points, these 2 tangent equation, we get PH comma K. Okay, this is the process actually. But we are not doing all this, as we already know that the points of intersection of tangents drawn at the end points of the chord is nothing but pole. It is a pole. By the definition of pole, the tangents drawn at the end points of the chord is pole. Now we find out pH, k. But we need a pole. See here, if you think closely, we can assume pH, k be a required point. Let us assume let pH, k be the required point. pH, k be the required point. For this P, this line AB is chord of contact. For P, AB line is chord of contact. Chord of contact. So what should we do? The equation of AB is the equation of AB is S1 is equal to 0. What is S1 with respect to the conic? Y square minus 4x is equal to 0. This is conic, which implies y1 minus 2 times of x plus x1 is equal to 0. That is equal to y1 means y into y1 is y1 with respect to the point h, k, yh minus 2 times of x plus x1. x1 is y1 k. This is k. X plus x1 means h is equal to 0. That is minus 2x plus yk minus 2h is equal to 0. But it is given. But the line actually given. But given line is x plus y minus 3 is equal to 0. This is equation 1 and equation 2. 1, 2 are same. 1, 2 are same. Therefore, by comparing like coefficients, by comparing corresponding coefficients, we get minus 2 by 1 is equal to k by 1 is equal to minus 2h by minus 3. So by equating these two, we get k is equal to minus 2, and by equating these two, we get 2h is equal to minus 2h is equal to minus 6, h is equal to minus 3. Therefore, h, k is equal to minus 3, minus 2. This is the required point. Okay. See this problem also. Here, from 2, 2, tangents are drawn to the ellipse. Then find the length of intercepts made by these tangents on the line x plus y is equal to 1. If you observe, this is a curve which is a conic. It's a ellipse. This is given ellipse. Let us say 2, 2 is a point P. From this point, a pair of tangents are drawn to the conic. Let us say pair of tangents. From 2, 2 tangents are drawn to the conic, then find the length of the intercepts made by these tangents on the line x plus y is equal to 1. So there is a line x plus y is equal to 1. These pair of lines making an intercept on this line. That is, suppose x plus y is equal to 1 is a line. This pair of tangents intersecting this line. That means this is a B. but there is a chord of contact. S1 is equal to 0 is the chord of contact. S1 we can get by using the point and conic. So here if you observe closely, one thing is determined. What is that? The length of the chord is formed by the pair of lines and line x plus y is equal to 1. See here, a pair of lines, if you get the pair of lines, it is also conic. A pair of lines is also conic. So treat the pair of lines as a conic. Using that conic, we are finding the length of the chord, means a line and a conic is given. So here in this case conic is pair of straight lines. If you are able to find out the pair of lines equations using the method what we have already learned, length of the chord, that is equal to root d by a into root of 1 plus m square. By solving the line and the pair of lines we will get the length of the chord. So we need to find out the conic equation, that is given curve is x square plus 3y square is equal to 4. This is the conic. Point P is 2, 2. So equation of chord of contact, equation of chord of contact, S1 is equal to 0. That is xx1 plus 3 into yy1 minus 4 is equal to 0. That is xx1 means 2x plus 3 into y1 means 2 minus 4 is equal to 0. So here 2x plus 6y minus 4 is equal to 0. X plus 3y minus 2 is equal to 0 is the chord of contact. The equation of pair of lines is, PA and PB combined equation. Now the equation of pair of tangents, otherwise pair of tangents, which is considered as conic, is S into S11 is equal to S1 square. We need S1 and also S11 is needed. Therefore, we use these two expressions to find out the conic equation, required conic equation. So S1 equation is x plus 3y minus 2 is equal to 0. S11 is x1 square plus 3y1 square from the line equation, from the curve equation, minus 4. So as the point P is 2, 2, we write 2 square plus 3 into 2 square minus 4, which implies 4 minus 4 cancel, 4, 12, that is 12. Therefore equation of pair of tangents, that is a conic, required conic, is S into S11 is equal to S1 square. S11 already 12. S x plus 3y. S means given conic. S11 is given. S is equal to the given curve x square plus 3y square minus 4. This is curve equation. Yes, S11 into S. I changed it. S11 into S is equal to S1 square x plus 3y minus 2 whole square. This is conic equation. That is 12 into x square plus 12x square plus 36y square minus of 48 is equal to, so if you express this one, expand this one, s1 whole square see here, this is the equation of the curve, pair of tangents PA and PB. This is the conic. Now we need to find out the length of the chord AB. So we solve this line equation and this curve equation. So substitute y is equal to 1 minus x in this equation, or x is equal to 1 minus y in this equation. Now we solve. So curve equation and line x plus y is equal to 1. X plus y is equal to 1. What we get? How to solve this one? We substitute the given expression in the given line. That is, put from this we write y is equal to 1 minus x, or x is equal to 1 minus y. Suppose if we substitute x is equal to 1 minus y, 12 into x square plus 36 into y means y square means y is equal to 1 minus x, substitute 1 minus x, substitute 1 minus x whole square minus of 48 is equal to x plus 3 into 1 minus x minus 2 whole square. By simplifying, we get 12x square plus 36 into 1, 36 plus 36x square minus 72x minus 48 is equal to x minus 3x minus 2x minus 2x plus 3 minus 2 plus 1. This is whole square. So is equal to 12x square, 36x square, 48x square, and 72x minus 72x and 36 48 minus 12 is equal to 4x square plus 1 minus 4x. So here 48x square minus 44x square, 44x square, 72x plus minus 68x minus 13 is equal to 0. This is the equation, quadratic equation in x. What we need? We need length of the chord. Formula already know. So length of the chord AB equal to, line is x plus y is equal to 1 is the line. So length of the chord AB is equal to, length of chord AB is equal to root d by a into root of 1 plus m square. So it is, whenever it is quadratic in x, root d means root over, d means what? B square minus 4ac, 68 whole square minus 4 into a means 44 into c means minus 13 into 13 by a means 44 into root over 1 plus m is equal to, in this equation m is equal to minus x quotient by y quotient, minus 1 whole square. So by simplifying this equation, this expression, numerical expression, you will get length of the chord. Okay.